Hi everybody, how are you today? Come on in, come in friends, come in girlfriends, let's do some makeup. I'm going to use my Seint Cream Makeup in my marble palette. It is my absolute favorite. And again with Seint, as most of you mature women know, I'm 69, my name is Peggy. We use 3 shades to create that one layer of makeup. If you've never contoured, concealed, and are brightened, and main shade together to tie it all, stick around. I'm going to show you how to do that. Today my lip and cheek is going to be plum, and we are going to try to line these lips with Plum from Seint. It's one of the new Seint pencils, and she is so pretty. So let's see. And again, why do we line mature skin lips? We line them because they have cracks, smile lines, and we don't want the lipstick bleeding up into them. It's really simple. We're just going to create a barrier. And again, these lip pencils, these are new releases, can be used on the eyes and the lips and the cheeks. So there you go. You'd have your blush and all in, as well as your eyeliner and your lip liner all in one. And I'm pretty sure this could be just all over the lips too, if you wanted to use it as your lipstick. So, but today I'm going to use, we'll line with that plum, but we're going to use the plum in my palette to fill in. Okay, let's get started. Now contour, scary dark shade. Yes, this would scare the bejeebies out of me until I learned how to use it. So what we're going to do is put it on the hard parts of the face. And it's like, oh my gosh, that doesn't even come close to matching. Hang with me. I'm going to show you. It's so simple. It doesn't have to be difficult. And I'm going to show you an easy way to do it. Now, we're putting it on the hard parts of our face because what we want to do is define and give definition to our face. We're sculpting our faces because let's face it, my face has moved south in my 69 years. So I'm trying to get it headed just a little bit north, if you know what I mean. So what we're going to do is feel for this cheekbone, and we're going to start right about the outer corner of the eye and go up towards the ear, and we're just lifting these cheeks, and we're doing it by shading. Now you don't want to come down past the corner of the eye because the more you come into the center of the face, the more you're going to see these folds. And again, it's just a fold. We can brighten them, and that will take the shadow away, and they'll be less noticeable. And we also don't want to see these I don't know what you call these things, marionette lines, I guess. We don't want to see those. So that's why we want to keep everything high and lifted on our cheeks. Okay, so we're going to come over here, feel for that round bone, start about the outer corner of the eye and go up towards the ear. There we go. Hi, everyone. I'm so glad you joined me. Any questions? Drop them in the comments. I'll do my best to answer them. Okay, here we go. Now, do they have to be totally even? No, because again, we're not perfect people. So just get it close. Contour the nose. The easiest way to do it, I like to take my pinky, get a little bit on the pinky, rub it on my other pinky, start at the top part of my nose with my pinkies touching and come straight down. What that is going to do is go right into the natural shadows of your nose. Now, what it's also going to do is it's going to elongate that nose, and it's going to make it appear narrower than it actually is. Now, if you have a narrow nose just to start, you really don't need to do this. You can also use contour, which let's just do that real quick since the brush is right here. We're going to just get a little bit of our contour, and we're going to fill in these eyebrows. There we go. Now, what you need to know is these shades are custom color matched to me. So to get the right shades for you, the right contour shade, because there's a ton of them, we would need to color match you. And I will do that for you totally free with no obligation to buy. And that way you can basically just line your or sculpt your face to where we should just brush that out. There you go. Let's just brush those brows out. There we go. And look at the difference. It frames the face, it frames the eyes when your eyebrows are done as well. Okay, so now we're going to move. You can also line your lips with your contour shade. I don't normally line. I'm doing it today just to show you the plum. Okay, now we're moving to our concealer, or what we call the highlight shade. And we're just going to where we want to brighten our faces, where the light naturally catches it, which is the center of the forehead. Then we're going to come and go right down the center of that contour. Get that a little bit over. It'll look better with the blend. But see how much narrower that makes my nose look already. Now I have a crease right here that goes into my eyes, my eyelids, so we're just going to work around that. Okay, we're going to catch the Cupid's bow, and we're going to catch the center of the chin. Now, eyes. With concealer, you have seen so many, I'm sure, girls go underneath, and it's the younger girls who don't have any wrinkles or crepe skin, by the way. But we're going to catch just the inner and outer corner. We're not going to go all the way under. What will happen is when we blend, just a little bit of product is going to go into that crepe skin area. And that's what we want. Just very, very little under the eyes. So again, inner corner, outer corner. And we're done with that part, which is our concealer. Next, we're going to move to the main shade. The main shade is like your, it's like if you used liquid makeups, that sort of thing, or powders, you would use this shade all over your face. So it's going to be the shade that is the closest to your natural skin. So here we go. We're just going to fill in with this shade. There we go. None there. Let's bring it down just a little bit over here. There we go. We're just going to put it like our bearded area, because again, we're not going to blend all over our face. We're going to blend strategically. We placed it strategically, so we're going to blend it strategically. And there we go. We're just going to pick up a little bit more and we have a little area right there that you can see I have my contour, my main shade, and then my concealer or brightening shade. Now, I like to blend with the blush already on. You can blend from here, or you can put your blush shade on and then blend. You can put the blush before or after. That's strictly up to you. So what I'm going to do is just come right on top of the contour and go right up just a little bit towards the ear with my blush. And we'll wait to do my lips because we'll want to line them. So we'll wait on that, and let's go ahead and blend. Now, this is cream makeup, so it does need to be set. I like to set while I'm blending with a setting spray. Any setting spray is fine. I, of course, use Seint because that's the makeup that I represent. So I'm just going to take my 3D brush. Seint has the best brushes. I've not seen any on the market as good as these, and they last forever. I've had this brush for over 3 years. So we're just going to, and I do clean it between applications. Seint has a dry brush cleaner, which makes it even easier. So, okay, my brush is damp, so I'm going to start at the lower part of my jaw and then drag it down my neck. Just the lower part of the jaw and then drag it down the neck. Now I'm just going to do a little tapping motion, which is called stippling, and I'm just pressing into my skin as I'm stippling so that this cream just becomes a part of my face. It's not going to sit on your face like a liquid or a powder would. This is cream, so it's going to stay where you put it. And it's going to move with your face like your skin does. This is, I mean, I can't tell you how good this stuff is. So we're just going to tap because, again, if you make a mistake, you can't. Hi, I'm back. You just have to love the internet, don't you? Right in the middle of my makeup tutorial, my internet goes out. So what we're going to do is, that is part one. I have the same blouse on, and so this will be part two, because as you can see, we're not finished blending. So come on back in, ladies, come on back in, and let's finish blending this makeup. Now I'm going to flip my brush around to the little domed in, and we're going to blend this concealer. There we go. You remember how we talked about the crepe skin under the eyes? See how it really, no product gets in there. So let's just real gently go around the eyes with the domed end of our brush, and I do like to catch the lids as well with the concealer, just to use it as a I guess like a primer, more or less. Okay, so here we go. And again, this is part two. Part one is already posted. So we're just tapping and blending. So now all we have left is the contour. And I know, like I said, don't be afraid of contour. It's okay. It's going to be a dark shade. It's going to be a scary shade, but it's really going to be okay, because we're creating shadows. Now, I don't do a lot on this side of my face with contour because I wear bangs and it doesn't show. So let's come over here and let's blend. And again, we're going to go all the way up into the hairline. We want to go all the way up. You don't want a white scalp line. You don't want your makeup to stop right here on the cheek. You want to bring it down the neck, and you don't want this white scalp line to show either up here. So what we're doing is, see the shadow it's creating? I have a very high forehead, so this is going to give the illusion of a little bit lower of a forehead. And again, we're sculpting the face. So there we go. Just make sure we got everything nice and blended. All we have left, see, we have our contour shade, and then my lip and cheek are blush shade. So we're going to tap up and down, and then grab that blush and go right up into the temple. There we go. Again, up and down just a little bit, and then right up into the temple with our blush. And again, the blush shade that I'm using is going to be the lip that I'm going to be using as well, which is going to be, or is, plum. I love purples, and I think it goes well with my blouse. And I'm trying to see, too, what I'm going to wear or how I'm going to do my makeup tomorrow, because I am the mother of the groom. So, yes, my son is getting married tomorrow, so I want to look nice. Now, there you go. This is your full face, minus the lipstick, but my lipstick is right here. Again, this is what I have on my cheeks as my blush, is the plum. And Seint has a variety of shades to choose from. But what we're going to do is, as I told you, we're going to line the lips with this plum, which again is from Seint. And see, you just crank it up. There we go. So what I like to do is start not at the corner of my mouth, because again, at 69, my smile has kind of dropped due to the wrinkles in the corners of my mouth. So what I want to do is just catch like right there and overline just a little bit. Overline that top lip just a tad. Same thing over here. And let's go up and overline just a little bit. There we go. Now, what is this going to do? This is going to keep the lipstick from bleeding up into the cracks in my... Let's catch this bottom. And I like to overline the bottom. Over here, what you see, that's a shadow. That's nothing. See, all you can see is the plum. Oh, hey, I'm back. My internet is going in and out so badly. Okay, so we lined our lips with plum. And again, I just took my finger and softened it. Just tap it to soften that line just a little bit, okay? Then we're going to come and grab our palette, because we have our lip and cheek of plum cream right here. So let's fill in. And there you go. I like it. And all we did is we overlined just a little bit the top lip, because I have lost a lot of my top lip as I've gotten older, and we lined the bottom lip. And again, we used Plum. So these are the two shades that I have. The stick is new. It's a new release from Seint, and the Plum in my palette is just, it's Plum that's been around forever and ever and ever with Seint. And there you go. So everything I did on my face was using these two products in my favorite mascara. That was it. Your compact comes with everything you need to do your entire face of makeup using these three shades, meshing the edges together to create one layer of makeup. With it being cream, as I said before, it's going to sit on your face, and it's going to give you that even covered, and it's also going to just mesh the ends together, so each shade though stays in its lane. And that's what you want to sculpt your face. You want the brightener or the concealer to stay where it is. That's why when we blended, we did it strategically. So there you go. Again, to get this makeup, since these are these shades are custom colored match to me, you would need a absolutely free, no obligation custom color match from me, because chances are your shades are going to be different than these three, because these again are custom color match to me. The lip and cheek, we have a variety of things to choose from. I will recommend one, and if you don't like it, you can change it. Not a problem at all. So there you go. As I said, tomorrow evening, I will be the mother of the groom. So I will probably do my makeup a little bit earlier, because the venue is a little bit further away. So I will probably do my makeup pretty early in the afternoon to be good to go. And there you go. So stick around. I'm going to do an eyeshadow tutorial, or I'll do that and post it online, so hopefully it'll show up in your feed. If you're not following me yet and you have mature skin like me and you want to see more tutorials, smash that follow button wherever it is, and follow me, because I give tips and tricks on mature skin makeup. If you would like a custom color match just to you, comment match in the comments, and I'll get that to you very, very shortly. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you more than you will ever know for watching and following. So you be the reason someone smiles today, and I'll see you again next time. Bye, everyone.